Dispersion. Dispersion in an optical system refers to the phenomenon where the phase velocity of light varies with wavelengths. So first, we need to talk about the phase velocity. What is the phase velocity of the light? So we can simplify that word. As you remember before, we said the refractive index of a material is the ratio of the speed of light inside of that material over the speed of light in vacuum or in air. So when the refractive index is higher than 1, it means that the speed of light inside of the medium is smaller than the speed of light in vacuum. So dispersion refers to a phenomenon when the refractive index is a function of wavelengths. So let's talk about it. What does it mean that the refractive index being a function of wavelengths? First, we need to understand what is wavelengths in simple language. The wavelengths of the light, especially for visible light, we can say the wavelengths is a representative of the color. For example, when you have a 400 nanometer wavelength is associated with blue color. Let's say 700 nanometer is associated with red color. 532 is associated with green color. So each wavelength we can associate it with a color, especially for visual spectrum. So right now we are saying that the refractive index inside of a dispersive material is a function of wavelengths. So, for example, for most of the materials are like this. The refractive index of the wavelengths of blue is higher than the refractive index of yellow, is higher than the refractive index of red. So you should always memorize this. The refractive index of the blue is higher than red. So, in terms of the refraction inside of this prism, we can say because the refractive index of the wavelengths, here we have all colors combined, which is a white light. But when it's passing through this prism, because the refractive index of blue is higher than the refractive index of red, then the blue light refracts more. So you can see the angle is higher than red one. So we can use this phenomena for separating different colors. It has some benefits, and in optical system that cause some kind of problems. For example, chromatic aberrations, which chromatic means color, something related to color, and that cause some problem that we will discuss it. So here we can see we have a prism and we have white light and the blue light refract more. Then we have yellow color and then we have red, which is visually we can see it, and we have a lot of phenomena in the nature, like rainbow is one of the phenomena that cause because of the dispersion of water.